This is a psychological COINTELPRO type of technique. They do that. They dismantle families. They love doing that. What they're doing is they're breaking down my safety net. People that I would rely upon. And I'm hoping they didn't interfere with the SBIA decision and Imam Tahir. I'm really hoping that, even though he would be a part in cooperating with law enforcement, would be a part, but as far as delaying the decision, as you went and you saw, they said the money has been cleared, but nobody's cut the check. It would be about $1,000 US. Nobody's cut the check, and that was requested over 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks. Count. 1, 2, 3. It was 3 weeks. Tonight being May 10th, 2013. 3 weeks. Why would it take 3 weeks? 3 weeks, man. 3 weeks, I could have been training. I could have been out of this airport. I could have been out of here already. 3 weeks. They don't know the danger that I've had to avoid, man. Yeah, 3 weeks. It took them 3 weeks. This is called in proper high English. I only speak high English, actually, of my own volition and will. In impetus, I speak only high, clear English. But I'm not allowed to talk like this in daily vernacular, daily venues. I have to dumb down or say very little or nothing. Because mostly, when you're forced at my level, you're dealing with the thug, the street thug. Yo, man, don't tell one more thing, just like you heard the man say. Where the BART train, man? Where is it? Yo, man, where's that? You know, you're dealing with that element, and other stuff. And sometimes they speak a little clearer, but you have that, they gangbanger type of elements. I have to be very cautious. But actually, what you're seeing is my real self right now. Actually, and I've been like this since a preteen. I've been speaking clear like this since very young. Thanks to my father, mostly, what my father exposed me to. And very unfortunate that he's not around anymore. But somehow I feel that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not that he's still around, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is keeping him aware of what's going on, informing him of the results of his actions and the things going on around it and who's really who. I got a feeling that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may, because I can't be sure, I'm not privy to the Creator's decision, give my father mercy because of what I am doing, or what I intend, my intention is to do for society. He may give my father some mercies, despite being outside of Islam. So, that being said, when I was pointing the camera just now, and the Filipino couple was walking by, Chinese, might be Singaporean, they might know from authorities, this is where he is, go take a look at him in the cage. These people are very condescending people. Very condescending people. They enjoy seeing people down on their face in the dirt. They like looking down on people while you're writhing in pain, or be it emotional, economic, or whatever. Writhing, 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 like rolling around on the ground like a snail or like a caterpillar that's been turned upside down, trying to find its way with legs down and body up again. Writhing and confusion and loss and misery. They like that, man. I noticed that. They have a penchant of enjoyment for that, man. These are the people that are in charge of our affairs. Do we want people like that in charge of your affairs? That have say to intelligence bodies, old foggy bottom, State Department, FBI, CIA, DIA, JSOC, SOCOM, and others. You want people like that immature, deciding your affairs, where you're going to live, where you're going to work, how much money you're going to get paid to, and who you're going to marry via NSA tools of Fort Meade, Maryland, and now soon the Utah Data Center, to be able to intercept, collate, intercept, impede, interdict communications, and sift and filter and allow through that which they wish to allow through with cooperation from foreign partners such as the Australians, with Cupid Media and others. Do you want people like that deciding your life out? A bunch of immature buffoons out? Do you want that? I don't want that. A bunch of Celtic buffoons? Heard what I said? Celtic buffoons, Aki. People are children, Aki, but we are being punished because just like they have some predominance, we were arrogant. We darker hue, we were arrogant, man. We were very arrogant. Yeah. And it's called Sunnah, where the Creator will allow people who you don't like to have predominance over you. Astaghfirullah, man. Yes, that you don't like, and they're not going to treat you very well. In Arabic, this is called Sunnatul Kawniyah. This is called Sunnatul Kawniyah. You'll put people over you that you don't like, and they don't like you, and they'll be in dominance over you, and they'll be buffoons, they'll be braggers, they'll be bodeggers, they'll be, scuffs and roughs and scurvy-ridden puffs and all that. You won't like them. This is called Sunnatul Kawniyah in Arabic. Sunnatul Kawniyah. You put one people over another people. It's deep, man. Yeah, and this is what's going on with us because we were arrogant. We were arrogant, and we have all these not inferior, but younger ethnic groups playing around, like one you just saw. 5,000 years of history. 5,000 years. 5,000 fucking years, We have people in Africa that are counting cycles of 29,000 years, Maybe they're in the 19th or whatever, or 30-something cycle of 29,000 years. You're talking about 5,000 years, You got to be a damn fool, man. Come on, man. Maybe the 7th cycle or whatever, I may be exaggerating, but at least the 5th or 7th cycle of 29,000 years. Come on, 5,000 years history, man. See, we had this predominance, and we were arrogant with our penises, with our sex, and waking women, and laying down, and taking them hard, and by force, and all that. Yeah, we were bad, man. We were bad. So bad begets bad, and this is what we're getting now. We have people that were cave dwellers, cold mongers, had to come up in the cold climates, man. So that makes them really me, mine. Anybody that come up in them cold climates, mine, pure survival. A Somali drunkard alcoholic in Cape Town taught me. He said that's why the people, our specifically what he said, our Euro brothers and sisters in humanity, our European brothers and sisters in humanity, he said that's why they're so ingenious. They have so much ingenuity. Those are the words he used. So clever. I said, why is Somali drunkard? I didn't actually say that, but he was a drunkard. He was a pure alcoholic. I said, why, brother alcoholic? Why is the European so intelligent? Chinese call him Quelo. He said, because they grew up in the cold. They said it was very cold. And it would make you like, how do I get out of this cold? How do I warm myself in this cold? What do I forage in this cold? What do I find in this cold? And one reason why you see so much appreciation for the dog helped them survive. They were not able to go places or to catch certain things, or the forage for certain things, animals, meat, skin, hides, but the dog was able to go and hunt it like the tame wolf, grab it, snaggle it with his teeth, and bring it back to them once he established a friendship with the people of your ancestry, our brothers and sisters in humanity. I almost, if I were blasphemous, I would say it's a horrible thing, man. How could, I almost said it, and it was like blasphemous. How could God allow people to grow up in a climate like that, man? Tundra, and they would be rough people, man. Rough people, rough upon rough. And this is what's going on. And you find a lot of Afro-Americans, like I told you, the 2 FBI guys that were in the airport. I think they were going to Terminal 1 or 3 as I was coming back to the International. They tend to be hybrid Afro-Americans. Hybridized. What do we call mulatto? Because we can't use the word hybrid. These are our human brothers. We can't use hybrid as if they were a chimera or some type of lab rat. These are people. So these are mulatto or Creolic ancestry. They tend not to be pure Afro ancestry, because the pure Afro ancestry is just like they don't trust us. People of Celtic or Euro ancestry, especially Celts, they don't trust us. The German will go blood bond with you once he sees that you're intelligent. Once he sees that you're intelligent and he sees a demonstration that you're with him, he'll be with you for life until the end. Until the end, and even after the end, he'll follow you. That's the German. The Germanic is like that, but the Celt, no.